子供たち。
Hello. Would you like to practice some music? Great. I've been looking forward to hearing you play.
actually okay. This is a fun song. Kind of hard.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire! Well, with rocks. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Overruled! This is where you fall. Lynette's uniquely calm person. Monsieur Nervalette intentionally maintains a certain distance in professional and private settings. Many say this makes him cold and unfeeling, but I believe the truth is just the opposite. In order for all beings to be treated equally under the law, a certain level of emotional distance is expected. Maintaining that kind of indifference is, in itself, a demonstration of kindness. I asked Linny to deliver an assortment of cakes for her theater troupe to enjoy during tea time. The children made the cakes themselves, as a gesture to express the support and enthusiasm of her audience. I do hope she enjoys them. As the original Harbinger, much about him remains a mystery. Upon our first meeting, he recognized my background with ease. Yet, to this day, I know little about him. When I was imprisoned, it was the Tsaritsa who pardoned me and gave me the title of Harbinger. I could sense she was a person of true sincerity and compassion, unlike all those pompous hypocrites with their posturing and rhetoric. Yet, it's difficult to say whether her compassion alone is enough to melt the ice and snow that permeates her land. All I can say is this. If we are forced to be at odds one day, I will raise my weapon against her without hesitation. Because that is the greatest level of respect I am able to bestow. He is very powerful, and that power comes with a high level of responsibility. However, I believe him to be someone worthy of respect, independent of the power he holds. When I first took over the House of the Hearth, he proposed a number of plans for us to work together. He wanted me to send any rejects to him. He planned to experiment on them and then share the results with me. I heard that he and the previous knave had quite the professional rapport in that regard. All I can say is that if he weren't one of my fellow Harbingers, I would have expedited their happy little reunion long ago. She is a very special Harbinger. Pose her a question, and the answer you receive, "The rooster holds little love for me, and the feeling is mutual. He is an acceptable mayor, I suppose. Perhaps even an exceptional one. He has an uncanny ability to make great gains at a small price, which has earned him substantial acclaim throughout his political circles. However small the price may be, if it continues to come at the expense of my organization, sooner or later..." Objectively speaking, his personality is ill-suited to that of a harbinger. He often tries to think the best of others and finds himself used by them as a result. Of course, he is very talented. With time, I'm sure he'll come into his own. I see no need to judge him too early. She and Piero were the first harbingers I became acquainted with. Her prideful attitude when she first visited the House of the Hearth failed to earn her many friends among the children. Subsequent visits were accompanied by gifts, and the stately claim that those who dislike me shall receive none. The children quickly learned how to play pretend, and she in turn basked in their attention, superficial though it may have been. I imagine she quite enjoyed being surrounded by children, perhaps due to the persistent loneliness that plagued her. I found her sacrifice to be a great shame. May she be reunited with her lover in death. I won't deny that he is a capable and imaginative individual, but he lacks clarity. He can formulate grand plans and manipulate the economy with ease, yet at the same time, he allows his actions to be governed by the vengeance and hatred locked in the depths of his heart. Rational people often believe them. I have little interest in her. She's extremely passionate about her research and does not appear in public often. In fact, many of our officers have yet to see her at all. Compared to, let's say, someone who would go so far as to create segments of themselves to better wander across the land, I suppose you could say she is at the other end of the extreme.
Astra Abyssosk. Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Vengeance! Attack!
Laid bare.
Order guide you.
I'm going in! Watch out!
I will have order. Stabilize.
A proper send-off! From this umbrella warfare, I guess! Teamwork is trick!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Coming at ya! Hey!
Let's get it on.
Sharing my knowledge!
Game's up. Time's over.
Lightning terrified! I see everything!
Busted.
Hi! Inside.
Quietly now.
Where are you?
Buckle up.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Body. Busted.
Oh, settle in. Tough right there.
Let's get it on.
Hey, in consideration.
Here comes the catch. You're dead meat.
I see everything.
Gotcha. Buckle up.
Apologies. Hey, the banquet is
Let's get it on.
Off we go. Proper send-off.
Solidify.
I'm going in.
Overruled.
This is order.
Hey there.
This is where I fall. Laid bare.
Stabilize.
This one's got your name on. Everybody stand up.
I will have order.
Fire! Well, feeling lucky?
Overruled.
I'm going in!
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
This is order.
Watch out! A proper send-off!
Pay your dues.
Busted.
Our bond is strong! Lightning, sharing my knowledge!
Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now.
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Where do you think you're going?
I see everything!
Buckle up.
Pound
Out of
into
my
the
way.
ground.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Here comes the catch. Busted. Gotcha.
Truth.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over.
Make yourself
Be with you. The power by holy proclamation. Great victory shall set you free.
Look alive!
The power sets you free. Revelation. Grace and hope find you.
Busted!
Hear ye the word on you. The truth shall set you free, and hope
Gotcha.
find you.
Let's get it on!
Be upon you.
Hey!
The truth shall endure.
Adventure time!
You'll get frostbite, Chris.
Teleport?
Solidify!
I will have order.
This one's got yours! Teamwork is true!
Let's get down to business.
Attack! This one's got your name on it!
Transfixed!
Order guide you.
Stabilize!
Feeling lucky? Everybody stand!
Witness my rise.
Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky? Fire! Well,
This is order.
teamwork is dreamwork! This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky?
I will have order.
Gather!
Everybody stand! Umbrella warfare, I guess! A proper send!
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
I see everything!
Cleanse you of your sins.
Look alive! Stand with me! Things are about to get dicey. Busted!
Fight your salvation. Sin
I'll settle this!
pay.
Quietly now.
One more sin
Buckle up!
upon your soul.
Busted! Sharing my knowledge! Game's up! Fun's over! Take it easy. Quietly now. Let's get it on!
There begun.
Our bond is strong! Gotcha!
2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh no. Oh no.
Adventure time! This
Frostbite.
one's got yours!
Transfixed.
Order guide you.
I'm going in! Feeling lucky!
You are not welcome here.
Fire! Well, withdraw. Hey there!
I will have order.
Stabilize!
This one's got your name on it! Everybody stand! This one's got your name!
This is order.
Solidify!
Fire! Well, withdraw. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Laid bare.
I will have order.
Gather!
Umbrella warp! Everybody stand! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
I just need to keep Nahida alive here. Wait.
I will cleanse you of your sins.
Yeah, I see everything. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Fight your salvation.
Hello?
Be still.
Buckle up.
No!
Hi.
Did we DC?
Our bond is strong. Lightning purified.
One more sin upon your soul.
Top right. Gotcha.
Come.
Huh. Did it just spike up just for that fight? I'm back to 14 MS now.
You'll get frostbite.
Watch out. Teamwork is trick.
Order guide you.
Feeling lucky.
You are not
Feeling lucky.
crumble. This is order.
Let's light it up. Fire. Well.
My blade.
Transfixed.
The fairy.
This one's got yours. I'm going in. Huh?
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Umbrella vortex.
Witness my rise.
Feeling lucky. Fire. Well.
I will have order.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Hey there! This one's got your name on it. Fire!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Let's light it up. Feeling lucky?
Laid bare.
Stand with me. Hey! Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
One more sin upon your soul.
Our bond is strong.
Fight your
Gotcha.
salvation.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of
need
Wisdom.
redemption.
Yeah.
Your total.
Quietly now. Things are about to get this. I'll settle this. Look alive. Ha. Ha. Gotcha. You're dead meat.
One punch finish. One punch finish. Well, that was actually really fun up until we had that ping drop. Like Chamber 2 on that clear was like so buttery smooth. With the lectors, the lightning lectors, like this time I remembered that Nahida can actually just dunk on them. I think the ping is mainly for multiplayer mode, but like you can't even do Abyss in multiplayer mode, right? Like, so yeah, you're right. Why does the ping matter in this instance? Unless they have some centralized server that they have to connect to. All right, now that we're here, Can I did y'all play the story in English, or did y'all play in JP? Oh, so I bugged it out by quick swapping too quickly. I Honkai Impact thirded the Genshin Spiral Abyss server. I Honkai Impacted too hard. It was too much. This is honestly, this Arlecchino team is my favorite right now. Just Navia Arlecchino. This is my favorite favorite Arlecchino team. She just spawns so many crystals for Navia to just shoot. Played the story in JP. I was going to, and then I was like, you know, I always play in JP, and it's like maybe I should play in English for once or something. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little envious of all the people because I was watching a bunch of the Star Rail playthroughs, and they were all playing in English. And I was like, oh, I kind of been missing out a little bit, you know. Yeah, maybe just this once. Maybe for once, maybe if I played in English, I won't fall asleep. There are some characters, like, for a long time I played in Chinese, and there are some characters I just cannot listen to in Chinese, like Yanfei. Like, Yanfei in Chinese does not sound like Yanfei, right? Like, in my mind, Yanfei, it would be the JP voice for Yanfei is, like, really good. I wish we could actually just assign, like, individual voice language per character. I think that would be sweet. Gundam Breakers 4 trailer dropped today. See, here's the thing though, ZBK, aren't the Gundam Breakers series, it's all just one-offs, right? They never actually have like it's never like a full series. It's just one-off episodes, aren't they? Or like they're basically like web OVAs. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the last 4 years since I've started streaming, where I've had to start talking more and more often, I've developed an accent. It's like a almost Asian-like accent where I drag a lot of my Z sounds, like zzz. Oh, Gundam Breakers the game. Let me Google this. It's a mobile game? Oh, wait. I know. I remember this now. This was the game I remember watching some of the fighting game players. They would be playing this like on the side. Customize your own powerful gunpla. Oh, I'm gonna be that asshole that just makes Wing Zero over and over again. It's like a 90s 2000s trailer. Alright, I'll check it out later this weekend if I remember to. Do you guys try focus mode before? Is focus mode like actually useful? Alright. My log is full of crap. My log is full of all sorts of crap.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Okay, Paimon and JP in English and Chinese is way more endearing.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that.
I haven't pulled anything in Star Rail, man.
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Poisson.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Wait, Pot, have you just been pulling just to pull?
Curious. Perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Spooked Paimon. Spooked Paimon.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny,
I gotta save for Sam.
Guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Like Firefly and Robin are both Kiana faces, so like it weirded me out to see people shipping them together. Right? That's like the people who ship like Kiana with HOV. Like, okay, y'all have your fun. I'm not trying to yuck your yum, but like I'm just not used to it, you know?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny... Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course.
Paimon, always thinking with your stomach.
We've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Man, I could go for some fish right now. I got some steak in the fridge. And a rotisserie chicken. It was nice they made... Yeah, I don't know, like, Aventurine kind of kicked my ass at first because I wanted to play story team. And, Aventurine did not let me play story team. I wanted to just bring, like, the quote-unquote, the Trailblazers, right? I just wanted to bring, like, Himiko Well, March 7th, and, Stell. And I couldn't. Like, I actually had to just bring a healing team. I had to bring a healer, and I had to bring, Acheron. Yeah, having Jingyuan makes so much sense for that boss, because he could just AoE at all the crap that...
As a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered, otherwise people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with! There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate!
Well, you're more...
Isn't Paimon, voice actor IRL, like, their voice is much deeper, isn't it? I remember they stream, sometimes.
Linny! You're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Can I get your autograph?
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Yo, we gotta get their autograph. Get it framed, custom framed, and put it in the wall.
Please, don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous. Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands. I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
That's right on brand with pie. Mini pie.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Huh?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, when you said gifts, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Paimon wants food.
We can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Definitely feel them.
It's been so long since we have had guests to play with.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Have a good one. See you later, Shaplo.
Bye!
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family. Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all. Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here. only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Let's catch up. Oh, reset. Daily reset. Ain't no way. Poisson. 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 Wait,
So,
did that count?
members you've met so far. Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Well,
Fremine, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water, and some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know, and...
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Man. Snooze fest. Alright. Alright. Where do we go from here? Ooh, oh, I almost fell off the edge. It's 5 a.m. I must be lonely. I do kind of want to get some sleep soon. But we haven't played Star Rail. I did all my Star Rail dailies on my phone earlier. Figure out what Fremine is hiding. Wow.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No way! They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Lenny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Lenny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between Lenny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Mary? Huh. Looks like she's not here either.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
Fell asleep with the wrong position on my arm. I can't even click.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried
Done
to
with my break, yeah.
far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
She wants a fist bump too.
What a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
And Mikey, I think this is gonna take longer than 2.5 hours.
bringing me this food, you guys.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello. Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
My wish is for a skip button. Oh my god, yeah.
Conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line. You too. Okay, this is where we part. I really hope this goes well.
Man, I want to keep going, but man, I kind of want to just lay down in my own bed for a bit. I wish that autoplay was actually autoplay. How about that for a wish? I wish autoplay would actually just auto-pick the dialogue options for me.
It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my—
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences—
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going— But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then—
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're—
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunity.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
Falling asleep, yes.
Well,
so true.
I should probably get going.
Me too.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation.
I always check my map first, and it always interrupts the dialogue, both in this game and in Star Rail.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went. Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small... Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That our rare guy has a...
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission.
Did he say...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but... it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him.
Wait, so that means...
It may seem cruel, but it's just betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem... Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine...
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but...
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different.
That's to be expected, actually. As members of the House of the Hearth, certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But people like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy on...
These kinds of conflicts have always been there.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like I can't say for...
You think she's been inciting them to act...
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said... She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength.
And they just believe
Clairvy's words probably gave them the...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's this project's...
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. Father thinks so too. It's just that... well...
Wow, I fell asleep in my chair so long that Max Dude already ended his stream.
What does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier?
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna go to bed after this.
Fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the... I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back, but it looks like things are more...
We can only focus on one situation at a time.
You're right. Well, it's... Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh boy, we quested so hard that we got all of our progress done after the... we got all our dailies done. Alright. Excellent.
Astra, thank you for
Alright guys. Lately I've been falling asleep on stream way too much. I wanted to see if we could get through Story today. Ain't happening. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But thank you all for still sticking with me nevertheless. Alright. I'll catch up with you next time. Today was my day off, but I might have to do some stuff. We'll see what ends up happening. As soon as I'm awake, we'll go again for a bit, I guess. Have a good one.